Alright, Brett, what you're looking at is a snatch, a hang snatch, and then an overhead squat. Alright. One thing I noticed, I just watched the video, one thing I noticed right off the bat is you got to keep working that sweep. Activate your lats. Use your lats right in this here area. Activate your lats and pull that bar, get that bar into your pockets more, right, man? So, let's see what we got. So the first one's a snatch. And again, so let's look at this right here. So this is about the pull right off the ground. Alright, if you go, see your back angle? It's about this. So that's kind of parallel to the floor, man. Our start is critical on this. Our starting position, you want to get a back angle about that. Alright, so that way when you pull the weight up to your knees here, see where your back angle is now? It's about that. So then once you touch the knees, your back angle will be the same. Okay, so that's what we want to try and do. We want to start off with a good back angle, alright? So this is about your back angle. As soon as you start pulling off the ground, you're parallel, okay? So we need to fight to keep those hips down. So you touch the knees, get to the knees. You see, now let's look at this right here. So again, if we're watching this in slow motion, you can tell that when this bar comes up, do you make any contact with your hips? You can see that right here's the bar, right here's the bar, and your hips are all the way back here. So you got a good probably 6 inches that you have to keep pulling that bar backwards, alright? That's what I'm talking about, making contact with your hips. And then from there, see how you pull it straight up? And then you go underneath, which is alright. You're pulling a little bit way too much with your arms, alright? We wanna hit those hip flexors and dive underneath that bar fast. So there's number 1. Check out number 2. To the knees. You go about 4 inches up. That one's a little better. You get that one closer to your hip flexors. So here's a bar. Right about here's your hip. Well, not that far back. Here's a bar. Say right about there's your hip flexor, right? We want to keep pulling them things back in there. Keep pulling that bar into your hip flexor, man. And you go up, and you get underneath good. Here's an overhead squat. The overhead squat's pretty good. Eyes are up, armpits are forward. We're getting down into the squat. Nice work. Alright, so I've got a couple things for you to work on. Biggest one is bringing that bar back into your hip flexors, man.